Honorable ZADDY, how the masses stay, how your constituents, power to the people.
Yes, I'm ready. Oh, someone is calling me. Who is that?
Yes, Honorable.
Oh. Hello, Honorable. How are you?
It's like your wife is close by.
Yes, Honorable. The masses are always with us, watching, observing all political gimmicks. Make it brief, Honorable.
I saw you last night at that lounge by the seaside with 5 of your exes, mostly divorcees and frustrated baby mamas. What are you doing hobnobbing with such a group?
Honorable, the said hobnobbing was a caucus coalition deliberations on how to snatch back our stolen mandate come next elections.
Wait, you want to use a group of your frustrated exes to recover landed properties stolen by another ex?
Honorable, sometimes it is necessary to form a coalition of cheated thieves who are no longer benefiting from the loot in order to catch a bigger thief, because they all understand the modus operandi of stealing. Hence, the coalition is necessary at this point in time.
ZADDY, and you think Miss Titi, whom you want to recover stuff from, is gonna be sitting arms folded waiting for you?
It is on good authority that the sad political opponent is currently carrying out a libidinous wooing of the good, the bad, and the ugly of all political spheres to his party in order to achieve a pinnacle orgasmic victory in the next polls.
And that doesn't bother you?
Honorable, I am not bothered because I see the agenda as an implosion awaiting the recede of the tide. You see, when the sea waves forces the most dangerous sea creatures like the sharks, whales, hippopotamus, and other ferocious creatures of the sea to one place, only one thing can happen. They will end up eating one another while we watch like National Geographic.
I wish you best of luck.
Power to the people. Yes, that was Honorable Malik.
So what is it about orgasm?
I never mentioned the word orgasm.
So you mentioned orgasmic victory.
Exactly. Orgasmic victory, not orgasm. I didn't use the word orgasm.
So what's the difference between orgasm and orgasmic? Are they not the same thing?
No, they are not. Orgasmic is an adjective, while orgasm is a noun or a verb depending on contextual usage. Yes. You should apologize. Go. Now let's go.
Honorable ZADDY, how the masses stay.
Hello, ZADDY. Good morning.
Hello, Honorable. To what do I owe this early morning call?
I just couldn't sleep. I feel betrayed. I want to involve the Interpol on this case. Please, do you have any Interpol contact?
Honorable, this must be a matter of international relations.
Yes, I want to arrest my abroad-based boyfriend.
Honorable, I will want more details to know if you really need Interpol on this matter.
This guy made me become lazy, visionless, and he has been the one sending me money to feed and all my basic needs.
Honorable, no nation can ever develop depending on foreign aid. Continue.
Exactly what I'm saying. He made me become lazy, and all of a sudden he cut all support without even mentioning or telling me or giving me any warnings.
Foreign aids are the tools used by foreign powers to control the wills of developing nations. That is an imperialistic behavior.
Ah, ZADDY, this guy has total control over my life. I don't even know where to start from.
Honorable, a beggar can never be bigger than his helper, except his helper sets up developmental project and process for him instead of throwing crumbs at him in the form of foreign aid.
ZADDY, I want to take legal actions against him. This guy made me dependent on him and cut off all support without warning.
Honorable, I will advise you take more decisive actions in the areas of self-development, self-discovery, skill acquisition, such as science and technology, sports, entertainment, and what have you. This will help people and constituents in your constituency.
So, Zaddy, you're saying I should forget about him and go and learn his skill to better my life?
Power to the people.
Honorable ZADDY, how the masses stay, how your constituents, power to the people.
Hello, Honorable. Good morning. How are you?
Zaddy, I'm not fine. In fact, I have declared state of emergency on my head right now.
Honorable, is there an imminent threat to national security?
Zaddy, my own is economic threat to my natural existence.
Is it that bad?
Zaddy, is that worse? The job you gave to me to become financially stable is now making me mentally unstable.
Honorable, are you calling for psychiatric evaluation?
No, mine is financial and economic evaluation, Zaddy.
Is that why you are calling for a state of emergency when I thought the situation is more life-threatening?
Zaddy, what other situation can be more life-threatening than when someone can no longer feed him or herself? Zaddy, ask your wife the actual price of things in the market.
It's okay, Honorable. I think Parliament will look into this issue and see how Parliament can ameliorate the economic issues.
Zaddy, that one you're speaking is grammar. Just last week, I almost joined hookup when I read about the things, the billions Lagos men are spending on Olosho.
Honorable, I do not know how such electoral statistics of Lagos male voters were researched. However, if that being the case, that means there's no need to call for economic emergency.
Zaddy, common man cannot afford 1 good square meal a day. The prices of things in the market is breaking marriages. Parents are beginning to sell their children to feed others.
Come on. Tell me you are joking, Honorable.
Zaddy, I'm not a comedian. I wanted to make my family proud. But right now, I've told them to go and look for someone else. Because right now, I'm not even proud of my life.
Honorable, I think I support your motion that Parliament will look into this issue and propose a bill.
Bills are choking us. Electricity bills, NEPA bills, house rent, bills. In fact, bills have turned me to a billy goat. Zaddy, should I say my account number?
Power to the people.
Honorable ZADDY, how the masses stay, how your constituents, power to the people.
Hello, Honorable.
Zaddy, I don't care if your wife is there with you. You have to listen to me.
Honorable, we must obey House rules and move our motions according to point of order to avoid being recalled from Parliament.
I don't even care if you break up with me after this call. And if you end this call, tomorrow morning I will pay your wife a visit.
Honorable, all parliamentary disagreements must be settled in Parliament by the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. Honorable, let's hear your petition.
Zaddy, I came to this city to chase my dream. Right now, they are chasing me in my dreams.
Honorable, I don't quite follow your logic.
Zaddy, how can you follow my logic when you eat 3 square meals a day and top it up with desserts?
Honorable, is this about your constituency allocation? I thought you have received your constituency allocation for projects.
Yes, I'm broke again, Zaddy. Data is the only thing that keeps us sane in this country. But right now, we are paying for data as if we are paying for weekly dialysis for kidney failure.
Is it that serious?
Yes, it is that serious. The cheapest thing now we can afford as a poor man in this country is data to keep us sane. But right now, we are all running mad. We are all running crazy.
But Honorable, Parliament provides for your allowances and other basic needs.
Zaddy, I have family members for crying out loud. Why are your families not in this country? You people who hide your families abroad and be leading us to hell in this country.
Calm down, Honorable. You are beginning to sound rebellious against the leadership of the House. You will respect the House leadership. Else it can lead to suspension and recall and other things.
Poverty is rebelling against us. Light bill is rebelling against us. Transportation is rebelling against us. Bills. Is there really anyone coming to save us from this deep, dark, bottomless pit of suffering?
Baby, you ended your call with honorable without saying power to the people. Why? Baby.
Honorable ZADDY, how the my sister?
Welcome, baby.
Oh, thank you, my darling wife. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. How have you been?
I've been okay. How was your day?
Oh, so. It's not bad. So I hope you have been okay.
I'm just bored, lonely, missing you.
Madam, maybe I just come on here and I buy your other friend. Say the drive come on for marriage called bastard.
Will you shut up your mouth and leave this place?
Maybe emoji was here.
Yes, Oga. If you see emoji, 2 toothpick, he put one here. He called the cat money 1,000 naira raw cash. The snap say to them.
Will you shut up and leave this place? Leave this place.
Oh, it's okay.
Give me the fact. Go, leave.
It's okay.
Oga, now you tell me say make I dey observe madam like
I
this.
said the house, not madam. I said observe the house.
But now my CCTV road and they play now.
It's alright.
It's okay, you can
It's
go.
alright, you can go, Murphy.
Go.
Thank you.
See him, guinea fowl.
Go, Murphy.
Sorry, sir.
Baby,
Oh, yeah.
let's go so I can give you water to
All right.
shower.
After you. Hold on. Baby, hold on. Hello, Honorable. How are you?
Hello, Zaddy. Good evening.
Good evening, Honorable.
Zaddy, are you still at the office or you're at home?
Oh, yes. I'm in my constituency and the masses are fully abreast of all legislative deliberations.
Okay. What I'm about to say is going to be brief. After our discussion at your office today, I've decided that I don't want to be your baby girl anymore. And I want a breakup.
All right. The party has received your notice of your intention to want to decamp to another party and will act accordingly.
Zaddy, you're not bothered about my decision to break up with you.
Honorable, it is not in the party's interest to want to know the reason why a party member would want to decamp to another party. Such decisions will be respected and without further probe.
Zaddy, you're not going to ask me why.
Honorable, if you might want to know, even party members who won in elections under the party's ticket have severally betrayed this party after being sworn into office by the capital other parties. The party will remain standing tall, irrespective of such highly traitorous betrayals.
So your point is even married women can decide to leave their husbands, and that won't be a problem, let alone a side chick. Is this your point?
Affirmative, Honorable.
Zaddy, at least ask me why I'm breaking up with you. Okapasi told me something at the office today. At least ask me.
Honorable, the political party's standpoint on this matter is that of lack of interest to want to know why a disgruntled party member would want to decamp to another party. The party is not interested in the reasons.
Zaddy, can I at least explain my reasons?
Honorable, the party don't want to know why and don't care to know why. There are so many constituents in this constituency that are willing and wishing and praying to join this political party. Why should the party be bothered about one disgruntled and important political party member who has not even contributed anything of importance to the party?
I just told you Mr. Bassi told me something.
Political hobnobbing is tantamount to political prostitution. Such anti-party activities are intolerable.
Zaddy, you know what? I don't want to break up again. I just wanted to see how you react. I don't want to break up. Am I forgiving?
Power to the people.
Honorable ZADDY, how the my sister?
My darling wife, let me run along. We'll see you later.
No, not so fast. You need to check this out.
What is that?
Just check it.
What is it? Is it from the children's school again? These are female cosmetics, products, and female stuff generally.
Yes.
For 1.6 million.
Yeah, so it used to be 400,000, but things have gone up, so it's now 1.6.
So have I been paying for this before?
Of course, it's because the price has gone up. That's why you noticed.
It's okay.
You didn't notice, because it was affordable. Then now it has gone up. That's why you noticed. Please send it to my.
I didn't say I was going to send any money now. You should ask whether there's money available to be allocated. See, when you present a budget, you wait for that budget to be ratified and appropriated.
Okay, so when are you going to appropriate whatever it is?
Hello, Honorable.
Are the masses with you?
Always.
I'm sorry to call at the wrong time. I was only calling to remind you of the money you promised to send for me for my car collection this morning.
Honorable, my prayers are with you.
Well, the money is 4.2 million naira. Should I send you my personal account number or should I send you the car company's account?
Honorable, send me your prayer request. I will deposit it into the Parliament prayer request inbox so that your prayer can be answered.
Okay, so I should be expecting it this morning, right?
Your prayers will be successful.
I love you.
Power to the people.
So who was that needs prayers?
It's a fellow parliamentarian whose father was kidnapped. A lot of things are going on in this country. I will see you later. Yeah?
How about
There's no money on ground.
Honorable ZADDY, how the master.
Hello, Honorable. How are you?
Daddy, I'm fine. How are you?
I and members of my constituency are in good mood. I presume you are calling in respect of your upcoming swearing-in ceremony.
Yes, Daddy, I'm calling regarding my upcoming wedding. I just want to inform you that I'm calling it off.
Honorable, what informed such a nauseating and monstrous decision to want to relinquish your upcoming swearing-in ceremony?
Daddy, I just discovered it cannot satisfy me in bed.
Honorable, are you telling me you are calling off the upcoming swearing-in ceremony because you feel the incoming candidate will not be able to deliver in his electoral promises and manifestos?
No, Zaddy, I don't feel so. I know for sure that he cannot satisfy me in bed. I've carried out my findings a few times.
How did you carry out your findings when you told me the electoral chairman said electoral materials should not be tested before elections?
Yes, my pastor said no sex before marriage, but I convinced my fiancé otherwise. And we've had it a few times and all were disappointing. I cannot proceed.
Well, Honorable, since you already bypassed electoral laws by going ahead to fact-check electoral materials, testing whether the Beavers machine can capture and upload results in real time, it is not totally a bad idea. However, I will advise you proceed with the swearing-in ceremony.
Zaddy, why should I?
Because elections are not the only ways to participate in government.
Zaddy, I know marriage does not depend solely on conjugal duties, but it is an integral part of marriage. Once that department is faulty, the crumbling of the marriage is faster.
This is why it is always advisable that political contestants should not participate recklessly in different elections, moving from one polling unit to another polling unit, rigging elections.
Zaddy, but I've not been moving from one man to another. How about now? My body count is not even that much. How does this even matter?
It matters a lot because having gathered so many different electoral experiences, political contestants will always judge the incoming candidate based on their undomesticated and ferocious electoral experiences from different political parties.
But Zaddy, I've not been using previous experiences to judge him. He's not just good at all.
Honorable, you can make the incoming candidate win elections effectively.
But how?
By planning meticulously for the next elections, calling for electoral reforms and devising means and ways to have free and fair elections. By the way, I will also advise that you discuss your electoral concerns with the incoming candidate. That way, everyone will soldier up to win the next elections.
But Zaddy, won't discussing something like this bruise his ego?
It is better to bruise the ego of the incoming candidate by presenting your electoral concerns for better solutions, rather than abandoning the party and decamping, thereby thwarting the upcoming swearing-in ceremony.
But Zaddy, do you think there's a solution to the areas he's lacking when it comes to the consummation of our love?
Honorable, there is no problem without solutions. In politics, we settle our differences through dialogues, while all electoral infractions can be resolved at the electoral tribunal.
By tribunal, are you trying to say I should take him to see a doctor?
Power to the people.